Hello there, Wright. This is Mark Baby 13 here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright East Attorney. And for right now, is that we did do the investigation. We found out a bunch of things, but for right now, we're gonna head on over to the trial, and we're possibly gonna go ahead and oppose Edgeworth again. And man, that sucker deserves it too, because he freaking forged the evidence, which is definitely not cool. Updated autopsy report, my butt. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face. Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir, I'll explain the guide map here. I can understand this case, it is important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? Okay, the employee area is here, okay? The actors did run through their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that worked at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that gate are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff are in the employee area until noon. Okay, then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later to 5 p.m. Why would you need to jump ahead to 5 p.m.? The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. It could have been planted there. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear it again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Okay, I gotta think. Like, if I were to, let's say, listen again, maybe Detective Gumshoe would slip and say something different? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and listen to it again. I think that if the detective has like some kind of memory issue, he may slip up and say something different. Yeah, he might slip something different. Let's go ahead and try listening again. I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine, what's more, for a mentally challenged lawyer. Yeah, live it up when you can, Gumshoe. Okay, I want to make sure that if he wants to slip up, then... Okay, this is the main gate of the studio, okay? Okay, past the security station, there's a gate C, okay. Okay, here's the Studio 1. Okay, what's found. Now on the day of October 15th, there's 3 people here. Okay, he said that. Okay, so... Okay, he would have to slip up somewhere. Okay, 1 p.m. the security guard station. I'll jump ahead. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. No, skip it. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, I thought he would slip up and say something. How medieval. The Samurai Sphere has added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one more question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Call the security lady officer to the stand. Okay, will the witness declare her name? Oldbag. Uh-oh. She has a thing. She is a like what the production lady has said. I do believe that she is a sucker for authority. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Edgeworth usually has problems with getting people's names. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. It seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just...
I forgot from oftentimes when she gets emotional, she talks fast. Objection, I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. That's old bag for you. Alright.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through the casinos this morning.
I had some errands.
Wait a minute. Errands to run this morning?
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. He was balanced. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, time to cross-examine the witness. Okay, on the day of the murder, you arrived at 1 p.m. Hold it on that. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go into the studio, well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no?
But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee key card, card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station? Okay. There you go. Yes, yep. Hold it on that one. What kind of errands?
You know.
I do not know. Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
Yeah, she may have neglected her duties for a while going to see the action.
Anyway, I always watched Hammers run through always.
I missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. Wow, I want
want to see a Steel Samurai run for 2, you could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. He won? Hold it. Did you see the victim den? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then till 5. Okay, let me check out this at 2:30 p.m. Okay. Let's dive to the chest with the samurai sphere. Okay. Okay, question that. It's like you were watching there the whole time, no breaks, not even a second. Of course, I'm a professional, you know. Are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch a gate and eat donuts at the same time. Whippersnapper? Snapper Bapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Well, I thought you raised an objection. So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Let me check. Definitely 2:30. Okay, that checks out fine. Okay. Interesting to me because a certain man walked by 2 p.m. Anyone could walk up at 2 p.m. Question that. 2? You sure? Sure as a spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Oh! Jeez, that's cold. Is the judge an Oldbag at nearly the same age? Now, don't get your streams in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man sitting right there, in the studio. Okay, question that. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. You got waxing at you, Sonny? Next, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him! It was Powers, that man sitting right there. Okay. Okay, I might want to save it, because... Yeah, I might want to save it because of the progress, and also, is that... Okay, I need to present some evidence. How can you tell it was Powers because of this picture? Do I present this? Why not? Yeah, there you go. Let me get this straight, Oldbag, Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Can anyone plainly see that's Powers, right? No, like, yeah, he's in disguise. Someone else could have just stole that costume. A crazed fan, maybe? Could be, another person, a production staff member could have possibly put on the costume and then started trolling people with the costume thinking that he could be Powers? That, or... I don't know. No, they can't. Oh, he got you, Edgeworth. I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Oh yeah, we got you good, Oldbag.
I know that. I was born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man.
Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyways, I showed that photograph to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He even didn't give it a second look. Oh, Detective Gumshoe is definitely gonna get a pay reduction in his next evaluation. Well, Oldbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Okay, witness testimony. Man in the photo. I never saw anything. I don't mean mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he strained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at this picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Okay. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Okay, let me check. Is this broken? I guess it could be broken because of this, but then again, it could be the safety as a prop. Okay. Okay, we gotta keep pressing her. Let's press this. He broke a prop. Okay. He sure did his own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Wait a minute. Miss Oldbag did a no-no. She contaminated the evidence. She was supposed to keep that sucker broken. I better write this down in the court record. Okay, the murder weapon, a break in the shaft mended with duct tape. Okay. Okay, apparently he strained his ankle pretty badly. Okay? Hold it. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly strained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. I saw him dragging his foot when he was walking. Dragging his foot? Okay. Okay, hold it on that one. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? You didn't trust me, whippersnapper? Okay. That's how I knew it was Powers. Okay, press. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. But only Mr. Powers would have dragged his leg. Technically, that is not true. like, I'm no medical professional, but I can know from an entertainer's point of view. I'm not an entertainer. I don't know how to explain this. The overthinking side of my mind is at work again. Anyone could just put on a samurai costume and pretend to be Will Powers. You would need to have actual proof that it was Powers dragging his leg. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her. That's how I knew it was Powers. Okay, there was. It broke one of the fronts. It was a big mess. I saw Power. Wait a minute, you saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes. And the Dinky is supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers strained his ankle. I helped it make it better for him. Of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurts. Let's get over that part, shall we? There was an assistant then. Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. Okay. That morning during the... I never say anything I don't mean. Wait a minute, this one... Hold that one. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Either they always want it. Mr. Wright, please roll R6. Okay. Okay, that morning during the action scene. Okay, run through the action scene. Saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Okay, apparently he strained his ankle pretty bad. I think we heard enough. Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Oh, okay. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. Yes, it is important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? It is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit is Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? I am going to frickin' object. Where's the Steel Samurai costume? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed could kill Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that a possibility also. Yeah, someone could have been an assassin in disguise. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Okay. The time... Okay, at 2:30, true. Yes. The only person I saw go into the studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. Wait a minute. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one went to the studio, then it would have had to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, we definitely... Okay, time on proof. Yes, that's indeed true because the autopsy report says 2:30. The only person I saw to go was Mr. Will Powers. Wait a minute. Q. What about before you got to the card station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And then I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Now, there is definitely a drain. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay, let me go ahead and present her some evidence. There's a key card. Okay, yeah, 2:30 is correct, yes. Okay, go back. No one else was there. The only person I saw go into the studio before then was Will Powers. Okay, do we have any evidence does she, let's see. To the studio before then was Will Powers. Jeez, okay, this is gonna be tough. The time of the is true, yes. Yeah, that's true because the autopsy report. The only person I saw go to the studio was Will Powers. Okay, do I want to go to this one? Question that one. Are you absolutely sure? Quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Okay. Tab. There's an employee key card. Someone could have gone into there. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay, saving it again. Because we only have a few chances, and I don't know if I should be presenting evidence. So let's go ahead and question this one. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, it's Edgy Boy. Edgy Boy? Old Windbag sure has balls, or... well, you know. Yeah. Old Windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay, that's true. Yes. Okay, death was 2:30. Yes, that's true. Can I press you on that? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. Wait a minute! Oh no! I should have did that first. Like, how in the world does she know? She does not even have the autopsy report. Okay. The only person I saw go to the studio was Will Powers. Okay, no one else went there. Okay, tab. Do I show the key card to her? I got a few chances. I think I can risk it. Yeah, I guess I'll present the key card, because someone would have to go there. Frick! Nope, nope, nope. Dang it! I thought it was good. I thought that was good. You would have seen them. Okay, let me check out the security layout. Okay. Employee area, okay. Dressing room is here. Gate is here. She locked the gate. No one else went there. You know, okay, did I question this one? Nope. Jeez. Okay, no one else went there. Okay. If they really you would have had seen them. Okay. Guide map to Global Studios. Jeez! This is tough! Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, the only person I saw go into the studio. No one else went there. Jeez! This is bad. Okay. There must have been a blind spot in the studio or something. Okay, I can't do profiles. Time of death was 2:30. Pierced in the chest by a spear. The only person I saw go into the studio before then was Will Powers. Okay. There must be something. Nobody else went there. Went there. Oh, because of the studio. Okay. Okay, maybe I present a guide map? Maybe? Darn it, no! No! F word! Okay, I thought that would work. Because it says before you go to the studio, then they would have to look through the studio map in order to find out where the location was. Great! Okay. No one else went there. No, dang it! Okay, maybe... okay, so maybe there was something in the... How's a way to skip you over details? Frick! This testimony is too darn good! Okay. Okay, I saw the studio. I saw the only person I saw was Will Powers. Wait a minute, number 2 at 2 p.m. Okay. Okay. So, the picture was taken at 2 p.m. So, and it says photo number 2. Fudge! This testimony is too darn good. Okay, at 2:10:05, October 15th, okay. Okay, it's not that. The only person I saw go to the studios was Mr. Will Powers. No one else went there. Okay. Yeah, it says true. No one else went there. You have seen them. Can I present this photo? If they had, I would have seen them. Let me check out the And then we check out the map. Okay, so this is the gate. And, okay, now where's the security? Okay, this over here is the main gate. The security thing must be around here. And we saw the sewage grate, a grate open. Some kid could have really snuck in there. So, okay, I think I got it. Maybe we go ahead and present the map on this part. Frick! This is bad! I'm trying my best, oh man. Anything had, I would have seen them. Jeez! Oh man! Okay, yeah, it was 2:30, yes. Freaking detective! You should not have told her that. Okay, jeez, this is tough. Okay, saw the studio before then was Will Powers. Okay. No one else went there. Why in the world did she have this exclamation mark there? Okay, I would have seen them. Okay, do we have... Oh, do we have to present a photo? No one else went there. Okay, do we have... fudge! Luckily for me, I can make a separate recording, and luckily for me, I saved the game, so I don't need to go too far back. Okay, no one else went there. Okay, I would have seen them. How's a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Okay. I need to find something to press her on. This one? Nope. Okay, I tried a map thinking that could work because then we would just pinpoint where Oldbag, where the security place is at, and maybe reveal some weaknesses in it. That would have been it. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Maybe we could go ahead and present that photo. Okay, let's go ahead and present that photo. Oh, there we go. Hold on. This photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate. Okay, whenever someone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. And there, in here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Ooh. Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all the cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have had an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Notes on the back of the photo are printed on the words October 15th at 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know what that means. 2 p.m. on October the 5th. Nope. The issue here, there's a bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held the data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it's really the only photo? Oh, we got her good. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I've been wanting to ask the witness. The evidence to show that but 2 people went to the studio that day. There's only data for one of those photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? The only someone with access is the security lady herself. Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. I want to go ahead and take a photo of this. For the thumbnail, there you go. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Oh, well, yes, that's what it would seem to seem. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy point out. But believe me, I want to. But I don't know what this means either. Somehow you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Oh, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate somehow? Or someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, I suppose you can put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. Okay, I should have known it was something about that photo. Every day I finish my guard duties. I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them in. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Okay, we definitely gotta do better when it comes to our cross-examinations. I wasted a couple of bucks, yet we definitely don't have that much chances. Okay, I go through the recorded and see to check them. Okay, I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Okay. You go through the photos and check them in. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded in security and check them. Hold it on that one. How many photos are there usually? On a day where we're open to the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days or rehearsal days, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50. Did you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes? But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Wait a minute. Hold it on that one. How exactly did you determine what is suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for most of the part. For most of the part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers. Oh, did I? Oh! I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out the photo that day. Okay, press her on that. Well, who in the heck is in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? The Steel Samurai fanboys real freaks if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about one was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate had been loose for a while. It leaks outside, but that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? The kid witnessed a murder, perhaps. Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day, and one was the steel samurai dragging his leg, the other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade? Well, yes, we see his type every day. We can't stop him, we can't catch him. A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear? Definitely impossible. It looks heavy. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why he erased data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Okay, October 18th at 11:08, District Court number 3. Mr. Powers. Yeah, yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? Didn't you go to the studio? I didn't go into the studio. I was sleeping, honest. It was a steel samurai in that security photo. How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. You never know, man. There could be crazy fans out there looking for memorabilia and stuff. So where does that leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we gotta play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time! Okay, let's go. What does this mean? Please don't... me... like that. Alright. Okay, court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy, of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. Technically it could be, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. And it's Oldbag. It would make sense. She erased the data. She's a security guard lady, so nothing can get in and out without her knowing. And she has the authority to lock the gate and stuff. Let us hear what you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. The security lady, Oldbag, she has the power. The security lady.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they have been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? What's this? What's Miss Oldbag to you? Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, or in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, and then slipped into the Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo. If she was in the costume, she could have pointed the finger at Will Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yes, right there. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby. That's odd. Is it this part where Edgewood pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection at some kind of damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgewood, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objection at this time. Or what? What's that supposed to mean? So you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to get it this way. Oh man, we're gonna press hard. I don't care if she's an old lady or what. But we're gonna go ahead and press further. Do it, we're pressing it. The very same reasoning that Mr. Will Powers, suspect in this case, can also be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now, Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photos I erased. He is only a grade school schooler, though, as you said, second or third grade, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer, but he could be a witness to it. How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean your elders? Day, whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then what is this proof, Mr. Wright? You have proof that shows that the boy could not have committed a murder? Okay. That the boy could not have committed a murder because the Steel Samurai Sphere is heavy.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the Steel Samurai Sphere. That very sphere is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the sphere? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be the first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then, the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. And that's all. Court is adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the press as the Windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is all this about now? You omitted something in your testimony. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? I can only suspect it was the studio heads. Like, people at the top could actually just say, like, You can't talk to a customer about this kind of thing. You can't talk to a customer about that kind of thing. You have to talk to them about this kind of thing. But well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on that day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't seen the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why didn't you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Like, I want to go ahead and say... Okay. I need to save it from here, everyone, because I'm running low on chances. And I really do not want to lose my progress. Okay. Wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio that day of the murder. Question 9. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done... How in the world did they do a run-through of their action scenes without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where are these people? Where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. The Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the main gate. Oh, that was the way it's blocked by a tree. Yep, the path where the monkey was head falling off. Yes, I would love to... I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue to cross it. Okay, let me save it just in case something happens. I know, I save it on the 2 files because I might forget which one I need to load. Continue cross-examination. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Okay. They said they had nothing to do with it. Wait a minute, it says right here, in quotations, nothing to do with it. Question that. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got a bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked enough questions. I think I want to go ahead and continue the cross-examination. Okay, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet on about something. There were other people in the studio. They had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me, just pretend they hadn't been in that studio that day. But, okay. This one, question that. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grr. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old woman, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Oh, trust me, we will. Okay, keep quiet and tell about something. There were other people in the studio on the day of the murder. They had nothing to do with it, see? Okay, they told me they hadn't been in the studio that day. Do I press her on that matter? Sure, why not? Them? Who were these people? The director and the producer for starters. Director? Should know something fishy, yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, I think we got as much information as we could in the Studio 2 trailer. Okay. Okay. I thought there could be more information, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. Your Honor, we have learned where there are others in the global studio that day. The director and the producer are some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who have just been told off. We have just been told off. Yeah, Edgeworth. I understand, Your Honor. Trying to get that guilty verdict, but well, too bad it's not going to come. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. Court is adjourned. Okay, we made it by the skin of our teeth for a moment. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really, it's nothing. Or should I snip? We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. We'll be turning up in the next trial for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Miss Oldbag?
What do you think, Miss Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know, look. I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor Miss Windbag. I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks guys. To be continued. Holy crap. Okay, we want to go ahead and save my progress, yes. Okay. Okay, it looks like is that now. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but we really had no choice but to pin this thing on you for now. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to clear everyone's name in the next day, I hope. But anyways, catch you again next time. Bye bye, everyone. I really want to get that carpenter's workbench in. And oh yes, over here, is satisfaction. Once you get satisfaction, you get a reward point, and then with the reward points, you can go ahead and get skills and stuff. Like for instance, if you have like 3 points, you could be able to get rid of your killer things, or you can use 2 points to get rid of Hate's Fall. Or you want to have like a point to add to this thing here, so you should be able to, you know. And then of course you could possibly use like Wave and Magic Wand, and you could do this one, Forget Negative Thoughts, so you can technically force your people to be happy. And oh yes, every time this thing goes around, it only makes for 1. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna want to do is definitely gotta get food. Jasmine, I got a job for you. Okay, which thing are you? Okay, what kind of job are you? Are you a farmer? No, you're a forester. Well, I'm sorry, Jasmine, but you're gonna want to be a farmer. Yeah, because we already have a forester. So I need you to go on over to these bushes. Okay, where are the berry bushes?